Hey guys, welcome to Boxing Squared for boxing news and views from around the internet. Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, has confirmed his potential rematch with Deontay Wilder, if it is to occur, will take place on February the 22nd, 2020. So publicly he has stated the Wilder rematch has been confirmed and signed. 22nd of February, it's on. This time I haven't been out of the ring for 3 years. This time I haven't been abusing too much alcohol, and this time I'm going to knock him out. Tyson Fury and his public statements about a potential rematch with Deontay Wilder. And the reason I still say potential, because contracts may have been signed on both ends. And remember, Deontay Wilder announced that he would be rematching Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua fight week. He also announced his Luis Ortiz rematch in that same week in the space of a couple of days. And both these guys do have fights coming up. Potentially Fury may have his next fight and one more before facing Deontay Wilder. He has said he wants to have 2 more fights in 2019. The next one is potentially scheduled to be in late September or early October. So that wouldn't leave too much room if he was to squeeze another in, but he said he'd like to have 3 fights in 2019. Deontay Wilder, he's meant to be rematching Luis Ortiz towards the back end of this year. And we can't forget, these two guys, it's not a lock that they will face each other. I think for some fans, it feels like it's been a sort of a fait accompli that they'll get through whatever these fights that they have coming up and will rematch each other in 2020. But, we have to sort of just pump the brakes a little bit. Deontay Wilder is going to have Luis Ortiz to deal with. And remember, Ortiz hurt him in the first fight. So there is the potential that Luis Ortiz could win that one. He's shown that he can hurt Deontay Wilder. Although, my belief is he will beat him and beat him maybe quicker the second time around. But we can't discount the possibility that Ortiz is a chance in that fight. And Tyson Fury, whoever he's going to face, potentially in 1, maybe 2 fights, there is always scope for an upset. We saw with Anthony Joshua, if the opponent is a credible threat, they can do some damage in the ring. It's heavyweight boxing after all. So, in terms of what Fury is saying and the intent of the rematch on February the 22nd, I do like it. This is a rematch that I wanted to see this year before Tyson Fury walked away to sign with ESPN and Top Rank. But I understand what they're doing and why they've done it. They want to build this up and have a pay-per-view, and obviously to get Deontay Wilder involved as well, they're going to have to come to some sort of arrangement with Showtime and ESPN, potentially simulcast arrangements. We'll have to see. But that would potentially be the biggest heavyweight fight of 2020. So it is one that, I'm looking forward to, and I'm sure many of you will also be looking forward to it too. Too early to say how it may pan out. Obviously, the equation could be pretty much the same. Will Deontay Wilder be able to knock Tyson Fury out? Can Tyson Fury go 12 rounds without collecting a big right hand or something similar from Deontay Wilder? We saw him dropped twice in the first fight, although there is a school of thought, and I do actually subscribe to it, that Fury was quite early back into his comeback and will be better for the extra time but that he's had since that fight. But also Deontay Wilder, if he can do some of the things that he did against Dominic Breazeale, straightening up the punches, not as reckless and wild, and follow the game plan, maybe he can actually catch Tyson Fury and put him out, for good in this one, lay him out. So there's a lot of intrigue with the rematch. They are kind of tempting fate with some of the talk. Obviously, Wilder announcing his next 2 fights a couple of months ago, and then Tyson Fury now announcing that he's now signed his end of the rematch, because he did deny it initially after Wilder said it was all locked up. He said, look, I haven't signed my end of the contract, but obviously he's getting this out now, publicly saying that February the 22nd is the date. What do you make of this? Do you believe that it is maybe tempting fate a little bit? Maybe are they looking past their next respective opponents, or is that not going to matter because they are at the top of their game right now, and whoever is put in front of them, especially if they're not in the top 5 in the world, maybe they won't be able to hang with them? Drop a comment, loud and often. Hit like, hit subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, boxing_squared. I'm out.